Okay, hello. We're gonna wait for people to come in. And let me get the music started. Okay, look at those. Okay, it looks like it's almost a little louder than me. I don't know. But make it a little quieter. I don't know. I've been having issues where my music is a bit too quiet.
If you wake up in another man's shoes, tell me, is it your time to choose? Oh, if you shake up and cut it all loose, you realize it wasn't right for you. Oh, wake up.
Oh, hi! I'm just chilling here. Ah! Ooh. Okay, let me know if the sound is all good. I'm still figuring this out, and I just noticed I got really in the red, so that's fun. You have found me. Congratulations. I think I'll wait for this. Okay, yeah. Music is a bit loud. It's been quiet on all my other streams, so I'm trying to overcorrect, I guess. Let me know if it's good here, if it's still a little... It's like the same volume as me. That's the issue. Also... Okay, I need this quieter. I'm actually using headphones this time, which is nice, but also... Yay! Yippee! Yeah, we love, well, do we love TikTok? We love the community. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm getting a little loud, but if you don't see anything, hopefully it's fine. Yay. I also, this is a little embarrassing because my plan was to talk about, you know, like kind of what I'm going over in my philosophy classes, because it's just fun to think of a topic. But you are way ahead of me, so I'm like, oh, I don't want to like do this baby shit. Oh my god, I keep on going in the red. Is that... Oh, it's scary. It's scary. I feel like I should make myself a little quieter. But... I don't know. Okay. We're done with that first song, so now let's start... Oh my god, I was on the wrong stream screen. Oh well, they're all the same. Let's do... Great. Perfect. So here's what I did last time, is this has kind of just been a stream project where I'm working on building this little animation. Is just gonna play like in the bottom corner because I don't want to do a webcam, I don't want to do anything like that, so we're doing this. And I actually got it a lot done last time, so I think I'm gonna start lining it. That's gonna be fun. Okay. So, yeah, let me think. I wrote down things to talk about on stream. But... Oh, no! Don't look at me! Don't perceive me! Ooh! Okay, you probably know more about this than I do. But one thing I've noticed is that, like, at least the philosophy classes offered at my department is very, like, it's very, Eurocentric, and it's very, just, you know, like, there's classes dedicated to, like, specific men, and it's all, like, European men, or, like, things from that. Like, you got Plato, Aristotle, like, all the big names, but like, I don't know, I just wish there was more stuff, for like, I mean, especially like Islamic philosophers, or maybe like Asian philosophers, like China and India. I don't know like how I don't know a lot of the history, so like maybe it's just like, oh, they didn't do anything important, but that just feels, you know, a little weird. Yeah, like, I mean, here, there's like one class that's supposed to cover all of Asian philosophy, and it's like, India and China have like two different beginnings of philosophy. I mean, I'm sure they come together at one point, but like, it's just weird. It's weird to me. And especially, I mean, I just started my history of medieval philosophy, and there was a name that the professor dropped, Ibn Sina, who was like, it is wild, I know! And the professor was like, oh yeah, Ibn Sina, like, that's like a really great guy, and he was like, probably one of the second best philosophers, I don't know if all time, or like of that period, and there's like no class dedicated to him. And, but we get like, I mean, obviously, like, you know, you think of the major philosophers and there's like a class dedicated to them. And I don't know. It's just like weird to me. Just how like Eurocentric it is. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. Like, I mean, maybe they just go over it more in other philosophy classes, but I don't know. I just felt very like, wow, this is weird. Like, if it was short. Yeah, I mean, I think if I look at the course catalog, I can like actually have some better examples rather than just saying like, oh, it's all like European men, but like, it really is. I don't know. Like, if you're, I don't know. I wish maybe philosophy in general. Ooh, I'm taking, a class from, what's his name? I think it's Normor or something? He seemed really cool so far. I liked the class. Last year I had, not last year, last quarter I had Adam Krager. I don't know if you might know these names more than I would do. Let's see. Look at my syllabus. What is your, oh, this is the wrong one. And I mean, like, it's not my professors. I think my professors are, like, interesting. It's just, like, the department as a whole that's very, like, yeah, let me see. Calvin Normor. So I took Adam Krager and Calvin Normor, and then I also had, I had someone else, for logic, but I can't remember his name. I did not show up to my logic class. Okay. Yeah, let me know if you know them. That'd be fun. Yeah. I don't know, so that was a thought I've been having. Because I think just the course catalog in general. Ooh, okay. Chiffron. I'll look into that. Because I'm mostly trying to take classes like, well, okay, obviously I have to take the required classes for the philosophy major. But I'm pretty interested in philosophy of mathematics because I was a math major and I was wrong all that stuff, and so I still kind of want to keep on that track. So I'm going to take a couple set theory classes and stuff, so I'll see if what she offers and stuff. That sounds cool. Is this, one of the professors that you had that ended up coming over to UCLA? Schifrin. Oh my god. Dot. Close enough, right? Close enough spelling. Doing your best. Or is this just like somebody you've heard about? Oh, okay. That's cool. seems to look up to / recommend a lot. Okay, well, yeah. One person in my class, in one of my discussions, keeps saying like, "Oh yeah, Normore, Professor Normore." Like apparently he's like famous or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's cool. It's fun to be able to take philosophy classes with like people who are pretty cool in their field. So I will definitely look into Schifrin, spelled Shifrin, not CH. Okay. But yeah. Okay. Tyler Burge. Okay. Thank you for the recommendations. Yeah. Yeah. What? I don't think I've ever actually heard from you. Like, what is your philosophical interest? Like, what are? I mean, you're writing a thesis right now. Like, what's that on? Or did you finish that? Oh. Can I? I've heard of epistemology, right? That's how you say it? Ooh, imagination. Yeah, so like, what? I've heard epistemology. Pretty sure it's epistemology. What is like that generally about? Like I've heard the word, I just don't know what it means. Okay, the philosophy of knowledge. Cool. Oh my god, this pen looks like trash. Yeah, I mean, oh my god, imagination is so weird, just like thinking. That's cool. So it's just like how everything. Okay, the Gettier paper. Ooh. I'm gonna like come back to the stream and like look at all the chat to be like, yes, writing this down. Yeah, because I don't really, I mean, like, I know I like math, but I don't really have any, like, I don't really know enough about all the different topics and stuff. So, like, for my electives that I have to take, I want to kind of know more about that. So that's cool. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Because I think also, I think I actually did write it down. Ooh, computer science-y. Interesting. Okay, yeah. I think I wrote down, like, because there's an elective, or, like, an elective group I have to take. And I think I wrote down, like, epistemology or metaphysics, like, whichever one's offered, I guess, or whichever one seems more interesting. Because I think... Metaphysics is gross. What's gross about it? I genuinely don't really... Oh no. Oh, okay. Oh, you haven't taken it. Okay. Is it just kind of like, oh, everything, like, nothing's real kind of stuff? Or, I don't know. Like, what's wishy-washy? Sometimes. Yeah. I'm treating you as like the philosophy master, the philosophy master. Yeah. Okay. That's fun. I gotta look more into metaphysics then. Because I think there's a lot of classes, at least, maybe not a lot, but there was a couple that are a little like math related. That seems to be like metaphysics. So.
And are we there finally? A leap of faith I can't ignore as you pull me through the door. And I'm finally free.
Look at, okay. Just making sure she looks good. Something's wrong. Some metaphysics is fun. Okay. What's the gross metaphysics and what's the fun metaphysics, if you can explain? Social ontology. I'm gonna be honest, some of these are just like words. Oh my god, yeah, I was having a discussion with somebody in the library the other day where they were talking about how they took an anthropology class, and it's like how everything kind of developed, I guess, like, I don't know, but it was just very interesting. It was a fun conversation to be about, like, how I mean, like, it is kind of like a social construct, like it comes from these social adaptations or whatever, and then we just get stuck in these systems, and it's like, okay, well, like, there's some things we need to reevaluate. But yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, but I feel like that gets really, like, really, what's the word? Like, I don't want to say vague. It's not vague, but it's like very theoretical, or very, yeah, just very theoretical, very fast, just very like, ugh! Which honestly I like. I love theoretical stuff, like theoretical math, mostly theoretical math. I love theoretical math. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. So I was talking with somebody from one of my discussions, and we were both like having low-key beef with Plato and Aristotle. That is kind of, okay, that kind of a side tangent. But yeah, because it is kind of like you're defining these like minuscule details, and it's like, okay, like that's interesting, but what does this actually mean? But yeah, I guess I don't know why I thought about our beef with Plato and Aristotle, but yeah, it feels similar. I don't know. Actually, not really at all. I don't really know enough philosophers to like have a favorite and have a least favorite, to be fair. I feel like all philosophers are a little like, okay, man, you just made a definition to fit your response. Yeah, feels like we're just defining words. Like, yeah, I was actually having this thought as I was going to sleep last night, because we had a discussion on like what lying is, because the whole like theme of this class on like medieval philosophy is basically like, what is truth? And they started the question with like, is it always bad to lie? Because like, you know, we're gonna start out with like some kind of simple thought, and like eventually, I don't know, I got to a point where I was like, is there like, I feel like there's a difference between lying and telling an untruth, but then it just circles back around to this like very because we reread Augustine, and it's like, oh, lying is speaking with the intention to deceive, but then like he gives an example and blah 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 blah, whatever. And so like, I don't know, it was just like, it's so weird because you just think about things and it just gets to a point where like, I don't know, man, it depends. But philosophy, at least to me, what I've experienced in philosophy so far seems to be like giving concrete rules to things that really just depend. But like the whole point is like you're trying to find if maybe there is like a rule you can make, but then you just like end up defining words and yeah. Ooh, okay. Well, have you... I really might like formal epistemology stuff. Okay. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, because I did like logic, because logic is basically like math, but without the math. But I mean, I am kind of interested... I don't know, I'm interested in a lot of things. I'm interested in thinking, but that's interesting. I mean, yeah, I'll take a philosophy of math class, but you're right, I will have to see if it's actually something I'll like. Okay. And yeah, I might think one of my electives could be epistemology. See, this is helpful. I love talking to philosophy people. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into it, because a lot of it is like, I really don't know like what these things are, so it's like, if there is anything, like, I wouldn't have really noticed it. But yeah, I'm also going to be doing a math minor, just because I would feel really sad if I couldn't take any math classes, because there's things with, so I like group theory, not a huge fan of set theory, but that's like the philosophy and math overlap, so I feel like I'm going to have to take set theory at some point, and maybe there'll be something interesting in set theory that I'll like. But I like group theory, I like number theory, and I guess I'm going to take set theory. So, my whole thing is I just want to be able to take those classes, so I really don't have to take... Graph theory is where you get formal epistemology. Huh, okay. Okay, graph theory. I can't remember if graph theory is... Oh my god, I can't remember the major math. Theoretical math theories. I just locked in on number theory and group theory. I think I also like... Oh my god. I also like hyperbolic space and non-Euclidean geometry, so I'm going to take a class on that too. But that gets... I think that's going to get a little too freaky for me, a little too funky for me, but like, I like the theory of it, so I'm going to try it. But that's... Oh my god, I need to look... I should look more into like epistemology and I guess graph theory too. I need to... Yeah. Wait, were you... Real though, differential equations is like, to me it's like almost a little boring because it's just like noticing patterns, but then it's so complicated because you have to notice all these like really funky patterns and you're like, I don't know. I will say I took the second half of, what did I take? I took linear algebra, differential equations, and what's it called? It's calculus. It's multivariable calculus. Oh my god, yes, okay. Yeah, I was gonna take multivariable calculus, the second half of it, and I took all those three in the same quarter, and of them, my least favorite was linear algebra, but I was also the best at it. I don't know, linear algebra is really boring to me, and differential equations is like a little more interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's just like, it's not great. Yeah. Also, it's so funny. I think I've met like, so there was one, I think maybe two people in my philosophy classes who were also math majors and then switched to philosophy. So it's really funny. Like, I guess how common it is. I don't know if it's really common, but it's common enough. Linear algebra in high school. It's really common. Yeah. Linear algebra in high school. Oh, that might be part of it because high school is terrible and awful and evil. Yeah, I mean, literally the reason why I switched to philosophy is because one of my best math professors, I had him first quarter, literally loved him. He was great. He was a double PhD holder in math and philosophy. So I was like, oh, well, he did math, and like he also did philosophy, and he was talking about like how philosophy really interacts with math. So I was like, okay, I'll just do philosophy then. Oh, your teacher was good? Yeah, that's fair. I don't know, I just... You get far enough away from high school and you're like, this is actually hell on earth. At least, for me, it was. But, yeah, that's fair. I mean, teachers can be good. I just think I agree linear algebra is... Oh! That's so cool. Do you still have the dragon somewhere? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I will say, yeah, my linear algebra teacher, I had very neutral feelings on, but she taught the way another one of my professors, did, and so I really liked that. But yeah, it's just, ugh. Oh, the person who kept the class on track. You're like, actually, can we talk about matrices again? That's funny, yeah, no. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, I think... Oh, and you got a math award? That's okay. Hell yeah. I just didn't like the class. Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah, I think like the one thing about UCLA is that like, especially for the math department, they're all visiting professors. Or I agree. Fuck linear algebra. But yeah, like they're okay, the math professors is they're all visiting, and so they have like no reviews. They've taught maybe like one or two classes before, and I mean like I think they're like doing their best, but it's just like there's just so many of them, and they all teach like different classes every quarter, and so I don't know. It's kind of like, it just feels very depersonalized because like, I don't know, they're just not really like in their field. I mean like, well, okay, they're doing research and stuff, but like it just feels like they're not like, the subjects they're teaching they're not super passionate about. Which is, yeah, I don't know. And I think it's like I have to wait to get to the upper division classes to really get to the like actual, I don't want to say actual, but like the resident faculty. I don't know. It was just eh. And apparently there was like this whole thing. One of my roommate, one of her friends got a 98 in a math class, and it was an A-, and we count A- as a 3.7, not a 3. Not a 4.0. A- is a 3.7, so it's like you got a 98 in a class, but for some like math department thing, Oh, hi, Justin! Yes. Look at me, I'm popular now. Maybe I shouldn't be doxing myself. Yeah. I know. Oh my. But yeah, we were just talking about philosophy, and then I was complaining about the math department at at my unnamed college. Yeah. But yeah, I still like math, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, I'm still confused about that 98 being a A minus. I don't. The feeling when you. Yes, that's what I was talking about. A 98 was an A minus, and we weight A minuses as 3.7, not a 4.0. So it's literally like dropping your GPA too. I mean, well, maybe not dropping your GPA, but yeah. And it's because of the math department. So I think the professor was just grading super easily or something, and so the math department was like, hey, yeah, I know. And we've been having, like, there's been issues with the math department because there's been, like, a bunch of budget cuts. For no particular reason. It's not like it's a... Yeah, no, seriously, though. Yeah, so, like, the math department hasn't been paying the graders, or, like, any, undergraduate TAs, or, sorry, graduate TAs, or just anybody TAing, like, you're not getting paid to be a grader because of all these budget cuts, and so the classes now kind of suck. I mean, I haven't taken a math class this quarter, but I've heard from people, they're like, yeah, it's kind of bad out here. But, yeah, no, that's real. Okay, yeah. I mean, I am personally struggling, fighting for my life, so, like, I'd be happy with an A minus, but, like, yeah, I know, a 98, it's crazy. So, yeah, I have many complaints about my law school. Yeah, good luck. I did have that thought, because I'm like, oh, I'm like a philosophy major, so like, what if I go to law school? But I'm like, no. 3.96? Ooh. Oh, that's scary. Ooh, good luck. Oh my god. 3.97? Yeah, I see what you mean, like, can't afford an A minus. Oh, okay, I need to switch to the next playlist. There we go. Even for one. A singular. Yeah, I know. And it's like, if you work your ass off to get a 98, like, make it make sense. That should not be, I don't know. I love complaining. Yeah. Let me see, was there anything else I was... Okay. Yeah, no, I was just gonna talk about, yeah. It's like, it's fun to, like, healthily complain. Like, you know, you're kind of, like, talking about, like, maybe it's not really that big a deal and it'll be fine. But, like, also it's just fun to be like, actually, I'm gonna be annoyed about this for a second. Like, yeah. It is great. Speaking of complaining, I don't know how I'm feeling about my line art. I think it's fine. I also thought I would be much faster at this. Because last stream I started with just I started with just the bangs and the body, and so then I did the hair, the wings, and the outfit. And so I kind of got a lot done, and so I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a lot done this stream. No. No. Yeah, I have been chatting. This is kind of what I wanted to do with streaming, just like be able to talk, yap, yap, whatever, about like things that I've been thinking about. There's something else I wrote down, or I was thinking about, while I was walking to one of my classes. And I was gonna write it down and then I forgot, and now I've completely forgotten what I was gonna talk about. Which is really sad, but yeah, it's just, I have lots of thoughts all the times and I like yapping about them, and I don't need people to chat with me. I can just talk. But it is nice to have some people in chat, so thank you. I'm making a heart, but you can't see me. Yeah. Look at her go! Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and make this look a little more equal. That one on the left eye looks a little bit. Which... is it this one? Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, okay. No, what is it? It's something like... Let's see. Oh, okay. It's because, like, the eyelash moved down a little bit, I think. Yeah. Like, this one's a little higher up. And it moved down a little bit. Oh, wait. This one. No, this one looks weird. Paying attention to my art instead of just mindlessly lining. Let's see. I think doing it from far away helps notice the little details. Okay. And then we'll just bring this part up a little bit. Wow, thankfully no one said anything, but I was so focused in on drawing and I forgot to look at the chat, so. Yeah. Ooh, I do know Blood on the Clock Tower. Yes. I don't know, like, everything about it. But, like, I've seen a couple playthroughs of it. And, yes. Oh! Wait, that sounds fun. Yeah. Do you want to DM it to me or put it in the chat? I don't know. You can just DM it to me. Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah. I love those kinds of games like Mafia and just... I see you. Yes. Where was I? Yes. Werewolf, things like that. Yeah, they're fun. Among Us. Thank you. And now I have the list of... What is Twitch doing? I love :P. It's my favorite emoticon to do. Oh. Need a Twitch right now. It just makes it that? Wait. What? Let me try. Oh, God. I want to be a silly little guy with my... What about P:? Me when I'm licking my nose. Yeah. No, you just gotta be a silly, silly little guy. :P, my beloved. I just go, hee hee. But it just doesn't have the aura of :P. It does work kind of though. So let's fix that. Devastating. This is the worst news of my life. I can't believe Twitch is so rude like that. What happened here? SMH. Oh, why does that look so weird? Yeah, I know. Twitch is so weird with some things, too. I mean, there's many issues with Twitch, but... Actually, I don't even know why I'm streaming to Twitch. I just didn't really want to stream to YouTube, I guess. I mean, I want to multi-stream at some point. I just don't know how... Like, I tried looking it up, and then I gave up, because it looked really complicated. So, I mean, eventually I'll probably try again. Because I also want to stream, like, I want to stream Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Because I'm mostly on TikTok, TBH. Yeah. But I think streaming's fun. I would love to just, yeah. What else was I gonna yap about? I was gonna yap about the definition of lying, I think. Let's play a little game. How would y'all define lying? Ooh, true. Oh yeah. On my yeah. And I also post it on my story. Which I think is how most people. Yeah. I honestly have my Twitch set so that I don't get notifications because I don't really like them. But that's so rude, Justin. You should be here. Okay, so yeah, you agree with Augustine, I guess, on lying is speaking with intentional deception. Oh, you gotta turn them on for specific people? I hate when YouTube started doing that. Like, that was so rude. And I guess now they're doing it again on Twitch? Ugh. Okay. Well. Everyone wants to turn on their notifications for me, right? Yay! Yay! You pee. And there you go! You got the pee! Oh, there's like a space. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna say this a couple times, but I'm thinking of mostly streaming Wednesdays and Sundays. So Sundays is gonna be later at night, and Wednesdays I can kind of do. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my god. What was I saying? Wednesdays is gonna be like in the afternoon. Probably not as late as it was today, because I actually have class at this time, but I didn't for it today, which was nice. So, yeah. Yeah, so catch me on Wednesdays and Sundays. Lying. Yeah, speaking with the intent of deception. More speak. Yes. Do you have any thoughts on lying, Justin? You're probably not a philosopher, but you know, it can be fun. I'm just bringing my philosophy discussion here because I didn't get to. Well, okay, I did talk a lot in that discussion, and then eventually I was like, girl, you need to shut up. And let other people talk. But I had so much fun. I love philosophy. It's good. It's cool. So, yeah, cause our group, we got real abstract with it real quick. Like, we got to the point where we're like, nothing is real, nothing is true. But I'll wait for a little bit before I get to my thoughts. If Justin, you want to say anything. If you don't, that's fine. Okay, just listen to it. That's cool. Because I think that's kind of... I'm also going to be using these streams as like a study tool. Because last quarter I would call my parents to explain philosophical concepts to them. Yes, do philosophy. But yeah, so now I just get to yap about philosophy whenever I want. But basically, so there's this example Augustine brings up where, and again, it gets real abstract real quick. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll definitely ask you if I have any questions, but yeah. That's so cool. Okay, thank you. But there was this Augustine reading we were doing in discussion, and basically the whole thing is that there's this person, if lying is speaking with the intention to deceive, there is this example where someone has a reputation for lying. So person A has a reputation for lying by person B. So person B doesn't trust them. And so anything person A says is going to be misinterpreted as being the opposite, because they're like, oh, person A lies all the time. Real abstract. I mean, not real abstract, but it's one of those like hypothetical situations that philosophers love to bring up that could never actually happen, but it helps prove their points. So like, person A sees that there's bandits on the road, and they want person B to know that there are bandits on the road, but they know that that person B will think that everything they say is the opposite. So if they say that there are bandits on the road, person B will think, oh, there are no bandits on the road. So what they do is they lie and say that person A lies and says that there are no bandits on the road. So then person B is like, okay, there are bandits on the road because I know person A always lies. And so then it's like you get your point across in that way. And so what if person A, I'm getting them mixed up, I hope I'm getting this across. What if person A, with the intention to deceive person B, says that there are bandits on the road, and they're telling the truth, but they know that person B will interpret everything they say as being opposite. Real Justin. They interpret everything as opposite. So even though you're telling the truth with the intention to deceive, because if they say there are bandits on the road, person B will be like, okay, there's no bandits on the road, and everything's fine. And so my group was kind of like, so we got to the definition that lying is going against is saying something that is opposite your own perception of the world and saying something that is opposite to the general consensus of the perception of the world, because the general consensus is that 2 + 2 = 4, and if you say 2 + 2 = 5, I would say you're lying. But then this gets into a whole thing where, like, if Aristotle says that there are 4 elements, like, that's not, I mean, I don't know, like, that's not something, it goes against the universal truth. I think if you have a false belief, you're lying. Like, I don't know. Like, what's your thought? Lying involves deception. This isn't deception. That's fair, but then you're not speaking the truth. And so then this is where I was going to, because I was having this thought where I was like, okay, like, Aristotle isn't lying when he said there were 4 elements, he just wasn't speaking the truth. So then, yeah, that's where I got to my last night's sleepy thoughts were like, okay, so there's lying, there's telling the truth, and there's telling an untruth. Which then just gets so complicated, because then, because the whole point of this exercise was to answer, is lying always morally wrong? Okay. But like, because I guess because I was approaching it with the idea of lying is just not telling the truth. Which then gave me this whole thing of like lying, telling an untruth, because to me those were the same things. Yeah, exactly. So I said, like, because under the assumption that lying is just saying an untruth, therefore lying can't really be a morally culpable action, because it's just... Ooh, I haven't read Clifford's stuff about the ethics of belief. But I think, no, I do think, like, now that I've thought about it a little bit longer, like, lying just has this connotation where there does have to be some kind of deception in it. Yes. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. See, I love this stream because I get to just have some philosophy to read after. Yeah. Yeah, so, I don't know, but again, if you go to Augustine's example of someone telling the truth but speaking with the intention to deceive, and someone lying but lying with the intention of, like, protection, like, just because someone spoke with the intention to deceive, are they lying even if they're telling the truth? Yeah. Because you think what is a necessary condition? Like, speaking with the intention to deceive is a necessary condition to lying, but there's other parts to lying as well. Okay. So, like, can you lie by telling the truth? I mean, like, yeah, this is just one philosopher, but it's just a really interesting discussion, I think. Because the way I approached it, now that I'm not really as confident as I was like the day we were talking by omitting other truths. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like informed consent, like making sure somebody is informed of all the things, like when you're doing a psychological research or something. You can lie by telling the truth by omitting other truths. But what if you are telling the full truth, like in the example, there are bandits on the road, and you're not omitting anything? And I mean, obviously this is like a bizarre example, but like, you know the person is going to interpret your words incorrectly, just as being deceptive. So then, like, what's the difference between being deceptive and lying? Yeah, no, definitely, I agree. I'm jamming out to this song, okay. So, like, I mean, if we're going to morals too, like, is telling the truth always morally right? Because then if you do that, like, lying involves a falsehood, so you can, that makes sense, like, you can deceive without lying. So lying has an intention to deceive. Yeah, no, I agree, because that was the whole, like, to me, telling an untruth, because there is nothing that is universally true, and so you just have to go based off your perception of the world. And if you're telling someone something that doesn't align with with your perception of the world, then you're lying. Well, okay, the example 2 + 2 = 4 is not necessarily universally true, because there are certain arrangements of the number line and the intervals between numbers and the way you define 2 and the way you define 4 that can make it that 2 + 2 does not equal 4. So, like, it's true, it's something we generally, but, like, isn't there, this might be more number theory, to specify a vector space in the proposition. But, like, there's like algebraic number lines, right, that aren't like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's not like going in like 1, 3, 5, 7. It's like something completely different where you think about numbers in a different way. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know. But saying, using the normal number system, 2 + 2 = 4. Okay. Like logical truths. Yeah, and see, this is what I like about philosophy, because, like, you think about something and you just get so in your own head and you're like, wait a second. Yeah, so, well, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Logical truths. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's a way you can construe them. Because, like, there's different spaces in the world that don't operate in the way our normal space does. Okay, yes, in this, yes. Okay. Yes. You're, okay. They're not both true and not true. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I see. So yes, logical. So there is universal truth. So if somebody is going against the universal truth, they're not lying, they're just telling an untruth, right? Also, this applies outside of logical stuff. They are not necessarily lying. But like if I said the sky was green, but I'm colorblind, like, would I be lying? Because I guess it just comes down to the point of like, it's not true, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's lying. Okay, you're just wrong because you're not saying the truth. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know, but lying, I don't know, such a... So, okay. So if we go... Yes, lying involves deception inherently. Okay. So then, lying would be going against your own perceived reality. Saying something that doesn't align with your own perceived reality with the intention to deceive. Is that a definition, maybe? Yes, your own beliefs. Okay. And like, how would you define... How would you... Kinda. I remember there was something else we brought up, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, what one believes to be one's beliefs. This is so interesting. See, have fun. What one believes to be one's beliefs. Yeah, because like someone might think like, oh, I don't care if my car gets a dent in it. Like, that's what you think you believe. But then when it actually happens, you're like, oh, I actually did kind of care about that. But like, at the time, you believed that you wouldn't care. Yeah. Yeah, human brains are weird. Okay. So you would say lying is going against your believed beliefs. Or saying something that doesn't align with your believed beliefs. With the intention to deceive. I need water. Ooh, oh my god. I love talking about religion with my dad. Because he was a very religious person, like reading the Bible every day, kind of religious, but not like when you think of like an American Christian nationalist, like he was very like love your neighbor kind of thing. Mental states work. Oh, religious beliefs, because that's so interesting though, because it's like, it's not your own belief, but it's like this higher belief to you. So it's not your belief, but it is your belief, but you think it's someone else's. I've never interacted with this conversation at all, so yeah. Very, very wrong. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, debate is about how the details, about how the mental states work. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I really don't. I can't even begin to be in that debate, but that is interesting. Like, you choose to believe. Okay. But belief is considered. Oh. Oh, that's so interesting. So something about red looks off. I think it's this. Yeah. Belief is considered involuntary. Yeah, and I mean, I was just talking about religion with my dad. Like, he's recently been going through a quote-unquote faith crisis. Do what they can. Yeah. Like, they pray, but they're also not gonna sit there and do nothing. Okay, I just messed up this hair. Getting distracted. Yeah. My dad's been having a whole, faith crisis thing because he's like, if God is all-knowing and all-good, why would he create something knowing that they would break his rules and then do wrong and evil and then be like, oh, but then I have to save you, so then I do this whole thing. Religion. And basically, it's really weird because I've been, telling him, my perspective on religion. Which, I don't really need it for myself. But it's just interesting talking about it to someone who, made religion a big part of their lives. Like, we went to church every Sunday, he read the Bible every day, this is someone who, was really dedicated to the religion, and now he's like, well, I don't know if I believe that this God exists. Not really connected to what you're saying at all. Yeah, but exactly, it's there's a lot of, what's the word? Inconsistencies or opposites when it comes to believing in at least the Christian God. I don't have experience in other gods. Yeah, we're talking about very different things. I got sidetracked and I'm like, oh yeah, this is reminding me about this thing, even though it's not the same. It's just more about some of the inconsistencies you have to contend with when you believe in religion. I mean, I guess I don't think people do it consciously when they pray, but they also go to fix an issue. God, you're still here, Justin. Yeah, welcome to what should I call this? Philosophy Philosophy 300. Not actually anything. Graduate philosophy. I want to try and make a pun off my name, but I don't know how to do that. Philosophy dramatic pasta style. Except I'm wrong about many things. So maybe it shouldn't be after my name. I mean, I don't know. Yes, I'm wrong. I just have inconsistent beliefs. Philosophy. Yes. This is philosophy. How do I make this work? Yeah. I'm definitely, I mean, I like math, but I think I am enjoying myself more in my philosophy classes. Okay, yes, philosophy of the mind. I think I have written that one down somewhere. I can't remember. Yeah. Oh my god, I still love philosophy. Kind of difficult to say, but it's perfect. It's philosophy. What am I doing? Let me add the eyes first. I think that'll help. Ooh. Yeah, let me get rid of that. I mean, yeah, what else is there? Dramatic philosophy. See. Yeah, wait. Philosophy. Philosophy. Yeah, I mean, I can practice philosophy all the time. I love pasta, so I put it in my name.
There's a warming in the atmosphere, and I know that we
Let me put in the eyes first. We'll fix it. We'll fix it.
a little closer, even when it's over. You say I'm just what you're looking for.
So true. Everyone needs pasta in their life, except for my celiac roommate, which she does actually. We do have a lot of pasta, you know, gluten free, but she maybe needs less pasta in her life. What are the necessary and sufficient conditions for a popsicle? Oh no! God, I'm trying to think. The necessary and sufficient conditions for a popsicle. Okay. Let me hear your necessary and sufficient conditions for a popsicle. Oh, you don't know. Okay. Okay. Yeah, gotta be frozen. I think it's also gotta have a stick. Because otherwise... Oh, but it's a melted popsicle. I think otter pop, well, because if I don't add the stick, then we can include ice cream sandwiches, and I don't think an ice cream sandwich is a popsicle. So I think we might just have to think otter pops. Ooh, maybe, okay, so not dairy based, but I feel like some popsicles, like, okay, yeah, true, like you can have dairy in it, but not be dairy based. Yes, exactly, I was gonna say, because I feel like some popsicles do have, like dairy in them. Oh my god. You are evil for this. Unnecessary. Does it have to? Oh, like if you freeze yogurt and put a stick in it, is that a popsicle? Oh, you freeze Go-Gurt. I love freezing Go-Gurt. Okay, we're at the end of my playlist, but I'll keep this stream going until we finish this discussion. What if you freeze Go-Gurt? Because if you freeze Go-Gurt, that's very similar to an Otter Pop now. So, is an Otter Pop a popsicle? Yes. Oh my god, I just looked at what I was drawing. You think Otter Pops are. See, I'm not sure if Otter Pops are a popsicle. So then if you freeze... I think that's a colloquialism. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what... I don't know what that means, but I think that there are things that we call that aren't things. Aardwolves. I've been obsessed with aardwolves very recently. Aardwolves are not a wolf. So, there you go. I don't think Otter Pops have to be a popsicle. You're right, snow cones are absolutely not popsicles, which is why I think the stick is a qualifying... They're a snow cone. I think an Otter Pop is a snow cone. Well, then couldn't you also say, like, the cup of a snow cone is like an artificial thing holding it? We need a spoon. I don't know about you. I think I could really devour a snow cone. No spoon. No, I'm just being. It is most commonly consumed with the spoon. Yeah. Yeah, but I think you could make almost anything a popsicle if you add a stick to it and you freeze it. And no utensils. Okay. Yeah, it's... Ooh, could it be... No. Like, bitten. Or like... I don't know how to phrase this, but like, you put it straight to your mouth. Like, the mouth is... I don't know. Yes, yeah, no utensils. Okay. So no utensils. Frozen. I think once a popsicle has melted, it's... Like, a popsicle can be melting. But I think once it's melted and it's just a puddle, wherever the popsicle melted. That's not a popsicle anymore. That's a stick and some juice. So frozen. But then again, ice cream sandwiches can be a popsicle. So I think we have frozen, no utensils. But I don't think an ice cream sandwich is a popsicle. Like, what do you mean artificial? Non-edible. Oh, the artificial element holding it up. Well, like, you could argue that the wrapper, like, when I eat an ice cream sandwich, I keep the wrapper on the outside and then I eat it. And you don't. That's fair. But, like, I guess you're right. It's similar to the way, like, if you have a popsicle, sometimes you keep the wrapper and you, like, hold it on your hands to keep it clean, but sometimes people take the wrapper off. Okay, so an artificial non-edible element that holds it up or together in the case of an otter pop. Yeah. Is frozen. No. What about ices? You mean like a slushie? Like you have a on this definition. I'm gonna be real. I think I know what an icy is, but I freeze tubes. Let me look up an icy real quick. Yeah, isn't that just like a slushie? Like you have it in a cup, you have a straw. Oh, the frozen tubes. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I'd say that's a popsicle because it fits into the same category as an otter pop. Yeah. Yeah, that can be a popsicle. Do we count straws as a utensil? Yes, I think. I'm gonna have to look something else up. Okay. Because then would the icy, the actual slushy, be a popsicle? We do count straws as utensil. Okay. What am I looking up? Sweetness. Okay. Food. Sweetness. You're gonna have to send me something because I'm not finding this. So we do count straws as utensils, so slushy is not a popsicle. Oh, I thought you were referring another brand. Do popsicles need to be sweet? I don't think so. I think you could freeze water, put a stick in it, and call it a popsicle. Do we agree with that? No. Oh, wait, you're right. That makes frozen water bottles into a popsicle. Well, you still can't actually consume the water. You have to wait for it to melt. Unless you do. Well, no, I think if you... I think those could be otter pops. Like, if you have to cut the water bottle into a specific shape. Well, no, like, cause the top of it is going to be too small. They're not water pops. No, because the top of the bottle is too small for any of the ice to come out. So you have to cut open the water bottle. And at that point, I think you do have an otter pop. Or like if people like take an icicle off a building in the snow. I don't know if people actually do this. And you like eat it. I think that could be a popsicle. I feel like I just did a very controversial statement. Then we lack the artificial element. Oh, you're right. Dang it. Okay. Yeah. So then an icicle that you pulled off a building is an ice cream sandwich. Must be sticky. Yeah, I think that's good. AKA sweet. I think sticky is a good way to define that though, because sweet things yeah. So, frozen, sticky, artificial element, no utensils. Yeah. I guess another component that we haven't actually clarified is that it should probably be edible. Can there... I'm trying to think. Oh. Because, yeah, like if you... Can there in principle be a non-sticky popsicle? I don't know. Yeah, stickiness. Okay, so you think there has to be some kind of sweetness to it. Oh, if it's sweet but not sticky. But what if it's sticky and not sweet? Okay. Okay, sticky, not sweet, not a popsicle. Okay. So this is all a roundabout way to get us to... Yeah, it does need to be. Yeah. Sugar is sticky, but no, it does need to be actually sweet to be a popsicle. Yeah. Stickiness. Well, the stickiness is why we have the implement, right? I don't really know what you're saying, but I think so. Oh. Yes, the stickiness is why it is covered. Well, not covered, but we're not eating it with our hands. Because, like, you can eat... I mean, an ice cream sandwich is a little sticky. It's not sticky, it just, like, it falls apart onto your hands. But I do think, yeah, the stickiness is why we have the artificial element. But can we say it's a stick? Yeah, no, it's a stickiness. I'm trying to think of anything. So, like, do we care about the stickiness, per se? Or do we just care about the sweetness? Because I think you said, like, if it's sticky but not sweet, it's not a popsicle. So it has to be both sticky and sweet? Yeah, we care about the sweetness. I think I agree with that. Justin, I hope you're having a great time with this conversation. Um, mm, the reason the artificial. I mean, I guess it's not really the sweetness, it's because the sweetness causes the stickiness. And then the stickiness is kind of the reason. Because you don't want it to get on your hands. So, like, yes, sweetness is the ultimate cause, but I don't think sweetness is the direct cause for the implement. Frozen soup on a stick. It's not sweet, right? Would the soup be sweet? And would it be soup if it's sweet? Yeah. So, yeah, because we've added the sweetness clause. A tomato soup popsicle. Okay. So, have it on a stick. So then, are there any popsicles that are savory? Because I feel like a tomato soup is kind of savory. Yes. Setting aside that it is an abomination. Yes, because that is a disgrace to God, a tomato soup popsicle. So yeah, would we make something that says it can't be savory? Are there savory popsicles? It has to be sweet, but it can't be savory? Well, no, I think something can be sweet and savory at the same time. Like, if you put chocolate on a hot dog. Because I don't... I mean, like, when I think of tomato soup... No, isn't savory a flavor? It's sweet, spicy, sour, savory. No? What's the other flavor I'm thinking of then? Sweet, spicy, sour. I don't think it is. Salt. What are the 5? Is it 5 flavors? Meat flavor. Okay. And let me look up the flavors. What were they talking about? Sweet, sour, salty, bitter, umami. Okay. Yeah, sweet, salty, sour, bitter, umami. So then, would we say umami is a meat flavor? So tomato soup. Tomato soup? Yes, sour popsicles exist, so I think it can be sour. Really? Salty popsicles exist? Like what kinds? Because I was just gonna say it can't be salty. Salted. Oh, you're right. Okay. Electrolyte popsicles. So, sweet, salty, bitter. What is it? Oh my god. Sweet, salty, sour, bitter, umami. So I think the one flavor it can't be is umami. Then. Then we do get tomato soup popsicles. Yes. Yes, we do. And how can we not have tomato soup popsicles? I think we might have to live with tomato soup. Popsicles. Yeah. Oh my god, we eliminated chicken broth popsicles. Okay, this is big. This is big deal. This is big. This is big, people. I think we did a good thing with that. Okay. Okay, yes. And edible. Yeah, frozen, uses an artificial implement, no utensils, no umami, edible. I think that might be it. I think we might have to live with tomato soup popsicles. Or do we want to add a fruit? Like, has to have not the essence of a fruit, but the idea of a fruity component. No, because there's chocolate popsicles. I I think there's chocolate popsicles. Is that a popsicle then? I don't know. I gotta wait for Ari to... Ice cream popsicles. Are you talking about like, yeah, chocolate popsicles are absolutely popsicles. Yeah. I do think you're right. Dang it, and we couldn't even eliminate the tomato soup! No! Oh, this is evil. This is evil. Ugh. Okay. Oh, meltable. Like it can't be perpetually frozen. But I think... Oh, I see what you're saying, because that would be... Yeah, it has to... Yeah. But then... No, yeah, chocolate is meltable. Well, anything is meltable if you have it at the right temperature. So, do we have to clarify meltable at room temperature? Yes, okay. Meltable at room temperature. Yes, yes. So, sweet, artificial implement, no utensils, no umami, multiple at room temperature. I feel like I'm missing one. Let me look. I'm not good with multiple monitors. I struggle. Frozen dessert, no utensils, no umami. Oh yeah, edible. Multiple at room temperature. Yeah. I think that could be it. Unless you can think of some terrible abomination that can't possibly be a popsicle. Okay. Yes. I think we've got this. I think we have. But I'm scared. Good, good. Okay. Yeah. Then if that's it, I think I'm gonna finish up streaming. Let me just... Yeah, okay, yeah. Let me know if there is an evil abomination of a popsicle that we've somehow included. Let's run through what we've got so far. Oh, Clip Studio's lagging, but here, I'll do the last part. There we go. So we got 3 out of the 6 frames? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or, no, I think it's just 4, 5. Nope, 4, 5. This is good. Okay. Yay! I'm glad. Oh, hi, Kathy! Ah! Oh my god, I was just gonna end stream. This is so sad. Ugh. Okay, well, let me show you. We had discussion about popsicles, what constitutes a popsicle. We decided it was frozen, meltable at room temperature, uses artificial element, no utensils, no umami, it's edible. And it was a very in-depth conversation about a popsicle. Let me know if you can think of a terrible a terrible example of something that could be a popsicle. And then I was just showing, here's what we finished. This is going to be playing in the bottom right. You can't see it, but like in that little empty space. I'll make it transparent. See. So, yeah, this is what I've been working on. I'm glad you could make it just till the end. If you want to catch me again, I'll be streaming Sunday night at 7:30 PST. Thank you. But yeah, I am I am going to end stream now. Thank you for coming. I'm glad we got to have philosophical debates such as what is a popsicle? What is lying? And yeah. Okay, I hope this ends it now. Bye bye! Did I stop it?